Today we'll talk about Code of Pharmaceutical Ethics, Subjective Pharmaceutical Jurisprudence, BP 505T. So we'll see Code of Pharmaceutical Ethics. So before starting this, we need to know what do you mean by ethics, and what is ethics means. Ethics is something. There is two things. One is a law, and another thing is ethics. Okay. Now law is governed by government. Government is giving you the law, and when the law is given, everyone has to abide by the law. If those who do not abide by the law, they will face punishment. But ethics is not governed by government, it is governed by social, we can say by social people, okay, by the society, we can say. So they are governed by the society, and if we do not follow ethics, you need not to face any penalty, you need not to face any punishment for this, okay. But law and ethics should be mixed for a proper functioning of any system. This has been realized, and that's why ethics is related. For example, to understand ethics, we can understand by the suppose if someone is falling down, okay, if someone is going down by stairs and if he is falling down, so what will happen? If someone is standing aside with him, so either that person can save that person by holding him, or he can leave it, okay, because either way he can think. So what is ethics means? Ethically he should able to save that person if he is in that position, but if he doesn't, he will not face any consequences by the law. So ethics means एक नैतिकता we have to follow, and this ethics is very, very important while we practicing pharmacy also. So Code of Pharmaceutical, the pharmaceutical ethics encompasses the code of moral principles. As per definition, we can understand this: the code of moral principles, or the science of morals, okay, which is concerned with human character, okay. तो ये चीज इसमें कवर होती है. Now a pharmacist, why this is important? Because a pharmacist is directly or indirectly dealing with drugs and life, and though he is following the law, but at the same time he should follow the ethics, because he is directly or indirectly dealing with the life of humans, okay. So naitikta is also very important, ethics is also very, very important, because the pharmacist today is not only a drug maker, he is a drug dispenser, he is a drug custodian, he is a patient counselor, he is a drug researcher and drug educator, and above all, he is a honest and a patriotic citizen, okay. So if he has so much of responsibility while making a drug, while dispensing the drug, while keeping the drug in a store, while counseling the patient drug, while researching about the drug, or while educating about the drug, he should have ethics. Very, very importantly, he should follow the ethics, okay. Otherwise he may, if he is corrupted by in his mind, okay, not to follow the ethics, in that case the full pharmacy application, or we can say to serve as a pharmacy profession, will fail into, okay. So the technico-professional background of the pharmacist gives him or her the confidence of providing services with ethical approach to the satisfaction of patients, okay. This is very, very important. The sacred values are required to be cherished and professed by the pharmacist. Okay, so pharmacist is not only dealing with the drugs and life, so he is also a patient counselor. He has many responsibilities. To to fulfill those responsibilities, he should not only abide by the law, but he should be ethically sound also. Now, the Code of Pharmaceutical Ethics, the Drug and Cosmetic Act and rules can prevent a pharmacist from selling the drugs which are not of standard quality. Now, as per law, the Drug and Cosmetic Act law, it can prevent the pharmacist from selling the drug which are not of standard quality. He cannot sell this, but the law cannot prevent him, that pharmacist, from selling his commodities at cheaper rate. वो ड्रग को cheaper rate में दे सकता है compared to other of his fellow pharmacists in his area, or because of cutthroat competition, okay, which is undesirable as that of selling substandard drugs. What does this mean is, pharmacist, if suppose pharmacist को ड्रग सब स्टैंडर्ड क्वालिटी का वो ड्रग तो नहीं बेच सकता, बिकॉज अगर वो ऐसा करेगा तो द लॉ विल टेक केयर ऑफ इट, बट what he can do is, because of neck throat competition, because many shops are running there, he want to increase his sale, he can give an offer, say one paracetamol, strip of one paracetamol देने के साथ one is free along with this, okay, वो कर सकता है, बिकॉज लॉ में ये नहीं लिखा हुआ कि आप दो नहीं दे सकते, या वो हाफ प्राइस पे दे सकते अपने प्रोडक्ट को, लेकिन एथिकली दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट करेक्ट. ओके, so when we talk about ethics, he should not able to do this, he should not do this, though this is not mentioned in the law, but it is ethical, seeing into the ethical value, he should not follow this, okay, because that is undesirable as that of selling the substandard drugs. Okay, substandard drugs के बराबर ही इसकी ये काम होगी. Okay, so this is known as ethics. Such unhealthy tendencies, this is a unhealthy tendencies which do not fall within the shadow of law, can be guarded against by the term of an ethical code, okay, arrived at by mutual consent with the social or a moral sanction behind it. Okay, so what does this mean is, this unhealthy tendencies cannot be covered by the law, but can be covered by ethical code. That is why the government has also given ethical code for all pharmacists to be followed, so that the fair practice of drugs and its commodities could be done. Okay, so in these days of growing complexities of life specialization, a set of general ethics for every walk of life is hardly, in the end there is a need for formulating ethical codes for every sphere of activity and profession. So बहुत से जगह पे law will not cover everything, okay, but when a person is ethically sound, he will be responsible. Okay, it is just like to understand between law and ethics. एक इंसान है जो रोड को क्रॉस करना चाह रहा है और रेड लाइट है, ओके, तो रेड लाइट वो इसलिए नहीं क्रॉस कर रहा बिकॉज ही सीज द ट्रैफिक पुलिस कंट्रोल सिस्टम इज देयर, सो ही नोज कि if he crosses the line he may be penalized for it. But second scenario we can understand by this, when there is a red light but there is no traffic control police system, okay, so he has a chance there to escape or to break the red light. There his ethical principle come into play, whether to cross the red light or not. Okay, so that is all about ethics. Okay, so ethical code is, that is why ethical code is very essential for all the profession. These codes of ethics formulated by the Pharmacy Council of India. Now, this ethics is formulated by Pharmacy Council of India for guidance to Indian pharmacists, is reproduced below in essential detail, is meant to guide the pharmacist as how he should conduct himself in relation to himself or his patient and in a pattern and the general public, about his co-professionals and the members of the medical committee, medical members and health professionals. Okay, so ये कोड क्या करेगा, फार्मासिस्ट को गाइड करेगा, हाउ शुड ही एबल टू डील विथ हिमसेल्फ, खुद से कैसे वो डील करेगा, then how should he able to, this is patient, how should he able to deal with the patient, with the general public, with his co-professionals, with the member of medical team and other health professional. Okay, so this is all about his behavioral conduct. Okay, so it is all regarding how you can improve your behavior. Ethics is related to how you can professionally improve your behavior towards your profession. Now we'll see the principles of pharmaceutical ethics. A pharmacist should be good and law-abiding citizen. He should be a good and law-abiding citizen, conversant with acts and rules governing to his profession. Okay, he or she should be a person with an attitude of service and sacrifice and concern for welfare of both patients and public. Okay, the pharmacist must be capable of upholding honor and dignity of the profession, and not getting involved in any action which may bring disrespect or disrepute of the profession. Okay, so pharmacist should able to do dignity with the profession. Dignity को understand करने के लिए means when he is doing the profession of pharmacy as a pharmacist, he may come across many lucrative ideas, or we can say commission based income, or cheap base, or making profit. He will come to know many options will come to him, but if he is ethically sound, then he will not indulge into all this, and he will not bring any disrepute or disrespect to his profession. Okay, the pharmacist should never disclose any information about patients or his family which he or she has acquired as a part of profession activities, unless required to do so by the law. He should never disclose any information. This is a part of ethics. Okay, the pharmacist should not get involved in any unethical work, dress or pressure. Okay, so किसी भी pressure में और किसी भी situations में, unhealthy situations में, he should not get involved, और अगर involved भी है तो he should not malpractice. Okay, malpractice means गलत practice नहीं करना उसको. Next we'll see the pharmacist as an integral components of healthcare team should always endeavor to cooperate with doctors, nurses and other members of healthcare system. Okay, he should work as a team, not only give them respect but also work as a team with them, because these all are health professionals, and when they work as a team, then only a beautiful outcome will come. Okay, the pharmacist should possess good communication skill to be able to work closely with other healthcare provider. So communication skill is another requirement. The pharmacist should help the client with personal consultation, okay, and about proper use of medicines and other healthcare products. The information provided must be clear, understandable, correct, up to date and explicit. Okay, the pharmacist should be alert to occurrence of adverse effect. He should know adverse effects of medicines, and same should be recorded in the individual patient medication record. Okay, so they have to maintain some records of the patient, that is known as individual patient record, and if any adverse effect he has noticed, it should be noted down in that individual patient medical record. Now we'll see how the Pharmacy Council of India has framed following ethics for Indian pharmacists, okay, which may be categorized under the headings. Okay, so Pharmacy Council of India has given four categories, categories for the pharmacist to follow ethics. Okay, the first one is the pharmacist in relation to his job. Okay, so what are the ethics he has to follow when he is in the job profile of a pharmacist? Pharmacist in relation to his trade. If a pharmacist is indulged in a business trade, so what ethics he has to follow there? The pharmacist in relation to his medical profession. Okay, in medical profession, if directly indirectly is involved in medical profession, so in profession what ethics he has to follow, and pharmacist in relation to his profession, as a pharmacist is his profession, what is the ethics he has to follow, that we'll see one by one. The first one is a pharmacist should in relation to his job. Okay, so pharmacist in relation to his job, what are the ethics he has to follow? A pharmacist keep the following things in relation to his job. First one is the scope of pharmaceutical services, the conduct of the pharmacy, handling of the prescription, handling of the drug, and apprentice pharmacist. Scope of the pharmaceutical services का मतलब क्या है कि he should always keep updated information regarding the service he is providing. Okay, conduct of the pharmacy. Conduct of pharmacy means when he is running a pharmacy, he should it should be a clear establishment, a solid establishment में conduct होना चाहिए, that he should ensure, means whatever the law, whatever has been provided, guidelines provided by PCI to open a shop, those fulfillment should be done. It's not like कि आपने कहीं भी एक छोटी सी झोपड़ी सी बना ली या कुछ ऐसा कर लिया कि एक जो स्टैंडर्ड नहीं है और वहाँ पे ड्रग को आप सप्लाई करना शुरू कर रहे हो और वहाँ से शुरू कर दिया. नो, दैट इज नॉट अ एथिक्स. ओके, सो एथिकली कंडक्ट ऑफ फार्मेसी शुड बी in a clear solid establishment, and he should maintain hygiene condition. hygiene condition वहाँ पर होनी चाहिए. ओके, ठीक है. एंड प्रॉपर प्लेसमेंट ऑफ द ड्रग्स, कैटेगराइज में सारे ड्रग्स को उसको रखना है वहाँ पे. एंड शुड बी नीट एंड क्लीन. एनी इंफॉर्मेशन ही इज गिविंग, इट शुड अ नीट एंड क्लीन posters related to health awareness and which is approved by government should be displayed. Okay, so this is the conduct of pharmacy. Handling of prescription, he should be very good at handling the prescription, because prescription may contain one drug or may contain many drugs. Okay, so if a doctor has prescribed a drug to a patient, okay, he should give him the same drug. Okay, he should not add, he should not replace that drug with some other drugs. Okay, so whatever has been written in the prescription, that has to be given to him. If more than one drug is given, he should not delete any drug, or we can add any drug without the consultation of doctor. Okay, he should not do this. So that is known as handling of prescription. Okay, then he should also be aware in handling of prescription. Some drugs are known as OTC drugs, some drugs are prescription drugs. Okay, so he should know what is the over the counter of the drug. Over the counter drugs are those drugs which is can be sold without any prescription. And prescription drugs, in that also there are common drugs, there are Schedule X drugs. For that prescription is mandatory. He has to double check the prescription requirement there. Okay, handling of the drugs, he should avoid any chemical error, any type of error while handling the drug or dispensing the drug. He should not able to he should handle it quite effectively. Apprentice the pharmacist means any pharmacist who has come for a training, he should involve him for the fair practice of the pharmacy. When he only does the fair practice, then the budding pharmacist or the trainee pharmacist will appreciate it. In relation to his trade, the price structure, if a pharmacist is doing a price structure, is doing a trade, then in trade section he should control the price. He should not give one patti and one free. That type of offer is not allowed. Fair trade practice means he should not able to cut down the price, or in case of emergency he is hiking the price, so that should not be done. Purchase of the drug should be done from a legal and authorized center only. Authorized center से ही खरीदना उसको drugs, not from anywhere else. Hawking of the drugs should not be done. Hawking means door to door selling of drug is not to be done. Okay, advertising and display is not allowed. Okay, is not allowed to advertise the drug or display the drug. Okay, advertising and display, no display material either on the premises or the press, or else should be used by the pharmacist in connection with the sale of the medicines in public. Okay, or any medical appliances. Okay, it should not be done. Okay, any wording designed for illustrations reflecting unfavorably on the pharmacist collectively upon any group of the individual. It should not aim any group of individuals for the sale. Misleading or accelerated statement or claims should not be done. The words cure in the reference to an ailment of symptoms of ill health, the word cure should be not be used. It will permanently cure you if you take this drug. Okay, it should not be used. Guarantee type of therapeutic, guarantee should not be given by the pharmacist for regarding any drugs. An appeal to fear, offer refund of money. Okay, if the drug does not work, your money will be refunded. That type of offer is not given. So any type of advertising and display is not allowed. Pharmacist, in relation to the medical profession, he should be limitations of the professional activity. Okay, limitations of the professional activity. Clandestine arrangement should be done, and lessons with the public. So in the profession he should able to have a good relationship with the public, had a good arrangement of the drugs, and profession, he should be limited to his professional. He should be work as a team, as a nurse, doctors, other health workers and pharmacists. There should be limitations to the professional activity. This is what it means. Pharmacist, in relation to his profession, professional vigilance is very, very important. He should be very vigilant. Law abiding. Vigilant means any type of interaction of the drug, if he occurred, any type of spurious drugs has been supplied, substandard drug type of drug has been supplied, that has to be taken care of. Law abiding citizens, relationship with the professionals organization, he should able to develop a relationship with the professional organization. Decorum and propriety. Okay, he should maintain the professional decorum and propriety. So at the last we have a pharmacist oath. Okay, this oath is related to its ethics only. I swear by the Code of Ethics of Pharmacy Council of India in relation to the community and shall act as an integral part of the healthcare team. I shall uphold the laws and standards governing my profession. I shall strive to perfect and enlarge my knowledge to contribute to the advancement of the pharmacy and public health. I shall follow the system which I consider best for pharmaceutical care and counseling of the patient. I shall endeavor to discover and manufacture drugs of quality to alleviate suffering of the humanity. I shall hold in confidence the knowledge gained about the patients in connection in connection with my professional practice and never divulge unless compelled to do so by the law. I shall associate with organizations having their objectives for betterment of profession of pharmacy and make contributions to carry out the work of those organizations. While I continue to keep this oath unviolated, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of pharmacy respected by all at all times. Should I trespass and violate this oath, may the reverse be my lot. So this is all about the pharmacy oath. So the reference regarding this is N.K. Jain, Textbook of Forensic Pharmacy, 7th edition, and Textbook of Forensic Pharmacy by C.K. Kokate. Okay. With this, we are going to end. Thank you.